On May 8th, our next guest will perform one night of Queen at the Florida Theater. Here to tell us more is Gary Mullen from Gary Mullen and the Works. Thank you for joining us today, Gary. So what got you into performing in the first place?
I've always loved singing, and it goes back to being a kid and watching my family, because my uncle and my mother were really good singers. So family parties, there'd always be guitars and people singing. So that was kind of my first sort of view of, oh, that looks cool. My uncle could hold a room singing, and I thought, maybe be him. That looks good fun. And then discovered Queen and Freddie on the video for We Are the Champions on a TV show, and that was me hooked, and thought, I think I want to be a singer.
That's pretty cool. I kind of the same thing. When I was 13, I was brought to a Green Day show before Dookie actually got popular, and it literally changed my life. I left going like, that's what I want to do. And so, like talk about amazing. So, why a tribute to Queen specifically?
I mean, for me, it was the whole thing started with a TV show, which my wife and my mother applied for. It was a sound-alike show, kind of like an Idol sort of forerunner. And I went on the show, and it won the entire thing, and that started the career. But Queen have always been my band, and Freddie's always been my hero. So people would say, "Oh, you sound like Freddie Mercury," and if it was at karaoke's and things, and I'd say, "Yeah, okay." And never really thought anything about it. And then I won this TV show, and then this other career just sort of exploded.
That's really cool, man. Like Freddie Mercury is one of my heroes too. I don't know if you can find someone who threw a better show. Like, he's like the greatest frontman of all time. So what can people expect from your show?
I tell people the most fun they can have with their clothes on. I always say, and they go, "What?" It's basically it's not a musical. It's not like, going to see Hamilton where you sit and you watch and you clap your hands when a song finishes. It's an interactive show. If people want to go out and play air guitar, they want to headbang, they want to dance in the aisles, we actively encourage it, because that was the thing with Freddie, Freddie would encourage the audience to be part of the show, and so do we. And it just changes the dynamic of the night, because we're all there for one, as we say, it's the Church of Rock and Roll, come and worship at the at the altar of the Church of Rock and Roll, and it's just come in for 2 hours and just forget all your troubles and just let's have a big rock and roll party.
That sounds awesome. I love it. Have you been to the Florida Theater before?
We've been many times, yeah.
So what makes playing the Florida Theater so special?
Number one, the sunshine. The audience just get it, there's a thing with the Florida audiences where they like their rock and roll. And some audiences, you've really got to work to get them into the show. But we go to the Florida Theatre, the touch paper gets lit as soon as the show starts, and you go, "Oh, okay, these guys are into it." You've still got to give 110% regardless, but it's just nice when you've got an audience on your side from the get-go, So yeah, so they're always a fun crowd.
That's really cool. Very much looking forward to it. So where can folks go to get some tickets?
Well, obviously you can visit the Florida Theatre's website, but we have our own website, which is www.garymullenandtheworks.com, and that's got all the tour dates on it.
That's very cool. Gary, thank you so very much for joining us today. I really do appreciate it. Make sure you guys get out there and go check out Gary Mullen and the Works for one night of Queen at the Florida Theater. And if you want to check out segments like these again, all you have to do, head over to FCN Plus.